Look at Anthony Chobot. I want to play with his lips. Woo, 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 woo.
Welcome to the dark side of Anthony Chobot.
Anthony Chobot has crossed the line. Oh my god. Oh my god. Anthony Chobot, you need to cut shit out and leave my sweet dear friends alone. Wait, Martindale, he used to make me smile and make my heart warm. No more, no more. I will do what Joe Biden says. I have to live in Missouri to pay tribute to my mother who was buried. I hate Anthony Chobot.
The person Anthony Chobot is mocking is one of his longest-standing enemies, Michael Anthony Castellon, a former disciple, now a man who fears for his safety.
I am always in fear for my life with Anthony Chobot.
Michael Anthony Castellon isn't a YouTuber like the rest of the Cult of Chobot. This is someone Anthony Chobot knew in real life. According to Shabbo, they met while attending PS 177 in the New York City public school system. They would see each other in the hallways and became friendly despite having different interests.
He's like a game show fanatic. I'm like a more like a wrestling, pontoons, 80s, 90s kind of guy.
Michael showed his love of game shows to Anthony, and Anthony hasn't stopped mocking him for it ever since.
Anthony Chobot, he shares some of Wink Martindale's game shows, and when he does, he makes fun of me.
When Anthony knows even the slightest bit of information about someone, he weaponizes it. For Matt Jarbo, it's his location, Washington.
You suck, Jawbo. You're the reason why I'm not on Twitter because of you and Elon Musk. No wonder why John Campea blocked you. No wonder why I'm not on Twitter because of you and Musk. You need to leave Washington and go back to California. Boulder boy, Anthony, out!
Anthony loves mentioning Washington over and over again, and it's unsettling to say the least. He'll work locations into his attacks just to add that extra creep factor. It leaves the person on the receiving end wondering, how much does this guy actually know about where I live? In the case of Victor Cruz, it gets more personal. Anthony constantly brings up Victor Cruz's wife and children, and of course, their location.
Victor Cruz, your wife and kids in Arizona, stop reporting my Instagram!
Typically, family is out of bounds for most people, but for Shabbo, it's practically a pastime.
Well, Victor Cruz, you and your wife have been reporting on my Instagram.
He seems to be convinced that Victor Cruz and his family are responsible for his Instagram bannings. And he blames Matt Jarbo and someone named Elon Musk for being banned from Twitter, now known as X.
You suck, Jawbo. You're the reason why I'm not on Twitter because of you and Elon Musk.
And according to Anthony Chobot, Matt Jarbo is also a bad father.
Leave Washington, Boulder boy. You're a bad father. You're a horrible father, Jawbo. You're a bad father, Jawbo. Unblock me. Anthony, out!
Surprisingly, after being called a bad father hundreds of times, Matt Jarbo has denied his request to unblock him. But back to Michael Castellon. Because with Michael Castellon, we see some of Anthony Chobot's lowest blows. Michael's parents have unfortunately passed away, and Anthony Chobot caught wind of that fact. And somehow, he found a way to use that against him too.
I think 2 years ago, he lost his dad. He hit his head and everything, and he died. And then a year later, he lost his mother to cancer, you know.
Oh my god, this is me and a black lady. I'm wearing my glasses because I'm paying tribute to my ugly mother's death 2 years ago of cancer. Because Anthony Chobot is never gonna get away with it. I will do what my late mother said. Because this is Mother's Day. I don't have parents around with me anymore.
But that's not all. Before the loss of his parents, Michael had already lost his grandmother and beloved cat. And apparently, they were fair game too.
He claimed that he cried over pet cat Frisky. I don't know who the hell his Frisky is. You know, I don't know who the hell Frisky is. He's crying over some dead cat, and he was crying over his grandparents.
Michael was overcome with grief following the loss of his cat and beloved game show hosts. And ever since, Shabbo has called him Crying Mike.
And I am tired. I am getting tired of him because he wants to hurt me. He wants to go after me when he don't know where I live or where I live and this and that. He don't know. He don't know where I am, and he'll never know where I am.
Castellon is smart enough to keep his location a secret from Anthony Chobot.
He has his bully friends like Zachary Conneran, his other bully friends that stick up for him to go after me and his haters.
Michael Castellon, whatever your name is, Crying Mike, this really needs to stop, please. Please stop harassing me. I'm just sticking up for Anthony because no one else does. He is my good friend. You are not. I don't know you.
And no, I ain't gonna leave him alone because I got a right to call him out. I have a right to confront his fucking ass. He could suck it up. He go into a group home when his mother drops dead very soon.
But Michael Castellon isn't exactly a saint himself. After years of Anthony Chobot mocking his dead parents, his cat, and anything else he can think of, Michael developed some low blows of his own. He seems very focused on the future living arrangements Anthony Chobot may have. A group home.
When he goes to a group home, I will be so happy.
It's not just the group home comments. It's about how he wants Chobot to get there. Michael wishes something bad will happen to Anthony's mother.
I will pray that it happens to his mother, that bad things happens to his mother, and he ends up in that group home where his tail belongs.
To Michael Anthony Castellon, it's inevitable that Shabbo will end up in a group home, and he brings it up a lot.
He'll have to just live in a group home, which is where he needs to be. What if he likes it or not, I don't care. I don't give a fuck if he likes it or not.
He's imagined Anthony living there with his disciples. So as you can tell, whatever friendship Michael and Anthony once had is long gone. In its place is hostility, with each one insisting it's the other one who won't leave them alone.
Michael Anthony Castellon, you will leave me alone.
Michael seems to have discovered one particular way of getting under Anthony's skin, making him wonder where the two may cross paths again.
But I do know I have his address because I could go there anytime. I could show up there at Ridgewood, Queens. I could show up there and I could show up there with my New York City friends. I could be somewhere in New York City. I just can't tell. I can't say where I am because I want them to know that I am there. I'm not always there, but I'm there. He's just gonna be scared because he could see me anytime showing up at his house with my New York City friends.
Anthony didn't take kindly to the threats of showing up at his house and decided to issue some of his own. But he took it too far, wishing death upon Michael Anthony Castellon.
And he is getting out of hand. He wished me dead. He said he's gonna kill me. He's gonna have his dog Christmas go after me.
Christmas the dancing dog. Say hi to the camera, Christmas.
You really wish me dead? Someone sent me a screenshot, Anthony. How dare you wish things on me? You're going to a group home one day, and you will pay for this. Go drop dead.
Chabot wasn't impressed by Castellon's anger and had a laugh at his expense in the response video.
Let me respond to this sucker. This guy.
And he thinks he's gonna make fun of me. Well, you know what? I don't give a shit. He's gonna lose soon.
You're gonna lose.
He's gonna lose.
You're gonna lose.
Reported his YouTube channel. Keep doing it again.
This is funny and everything.
And eventually, Anthony Chabot declared himself the winner.
Castellon, I won. You lost, buddy. Hit the road, Jack. Anthony, out.
But before we go, after spending all this time exploring the dark side of Anthony Chabot, it's only fair that we acknowledge that he does have some good qualities. He likes Pepsi.
So, he'll die in hell one day.